Welcome back to Midnight Night Football. This is Midnight Night Football. You're watching Midnight Night Football. Where's Giselle? Congratulations on getting 126 points this week and winning $20. 111 Brady Goats gets you second. Name final team with 110 gets you third. No money though. Special call out to Laura Mipsum for playing Joe Schkenobert, the highest scoring defensive player who scored 22.5 points this week. We will be launching this week into the Midnight Night Football most of the season point recap. And I will open up with some unfortunate conclusions. First up, most likely Laura Mipsum. Where's Giselle? Clueless Clams. Is this HubSpot? And name final team. Despite their efforts, and even despite their statistics, unfortunately will not be able to make it to the playoffs this year. Prove me wrong, but you probably can't. Let's take a look and see how everyone did this year in the recap. First up, Clueless Clams. Clueless Clams had the lowest average score. The lowest high score. It was unfortunate. And a very unfortunate season. Laura Mipsum did a little better average. Beef Sweats, again, a little better. We're slowly progressing through these teams in order of their from lowest average to highest average. Special mention to Where's Giselle for having the second highest low score. Very reliable team. Very consistent. The most consistent team. Unfortunately, still not a very high average. HubSpot had the lowest low score. That's happened so far this season, but there's still a chance for worse. And then also, unfortunately, comparing the first half of the season to the first 5 games, the most recent 5 games, is this HubSpot as on average done 19 points worse in the second half than the first half of the season? Bale Monsters, again, slight improvement over HubSpot. Starting to get a teeny bit better. Has a high over 120 points. Pretty good. Sports Ball, am I right? Deserves a special mention. Sports Ball is the first team in this list who's had a higher average in the most recent 5 games than the first 5 games this season. And a lot higher average. 11.67 points higher on average. Gatorade Showers. On the other side, it did 11 points worse in this on average in the second half. Wow. Gronk's Chunks, another one of those few teams that actually did better in the second half, only by 3.9, but still doing a little better. Trashman, 10 points better. I'm noticing a trend here where these teams who are strengthening throughout the season seem to be doing better off. Brady's Baby Goat got a little bit worse, but still doing all right. Macaroni Rascals had the highest high score so far. We'll see if that holds and earns some extra cash. Macaroni Rascals is also the first of the teams whose average score is higher than Clueless Clam scored ever in the entire season. Macaroni Rascals is also the least consistent team. It scores covering a huge range and being wildly all over the place. And also, Macaroni Rascals' last 5 games, the average for those 5 games was 31 points worse than the first 5. So, really negative trend. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't continue. Careless Blitzer, doing all right. Not doing too badly. Not getting better, but not getting worse. Turfbots Tovenge has the highest low score. Every other team had a low that was lower than 78.2. However, in the last 5 games, 12 points worse than the first 5, making him the second most decreasing team. Name Final team has the second highest high score, the second highest average score, and has scored nearly 13 points higher on average in the last 5 games than the first 5 games. It should really be the crippling disappointment award for realizing that he has basically no chance of making the playoffs, despite everything. Whoops. Which leaves us with 404 Not Found, who we have no statistics available on because some kind of algorithm error, I imagine, in the system. I can tell you his average must have been kind of high. Something like that. I don't know. Let's focus on... We've got 2 games left in the season. Okay, one more set of projections. 404 might not be found, but we'll probably still find a way to take Beef Sweats down and out. Careless Blitzer, we'll probably find a way to replace the placeholder text in Lorem Ipsum. Name Final team will probably be dining on clams. Gronk's Chunks probably will step all over the turf and turf bots. Tovenge. Bale Monsters probably will somehow eat Bibi Giselle, so we'll never find her again. The Macaroni Rascals are going to take a book out of Wild Boys and wrestle some gators this week. And probably take down Gatorade showers. Sports Ball, am I right? Has found some magical strength that'll probably take down Brady's baby goat. And it's just a baby goat, probably pretty easy to knock over. And last but not least, the Trash Man. Oh, the Trash Man will take out... Is this HubSpot? Probably one more time before the last game of the season. May you all do really well. This was Midnight Night Football.